game of football.
Yes.
The Alexander Isak derby yesterday night between Liverpool and Newcastle. It was an electrifying game of football. At the end, Liverpool prevailed 3-2.
Yes, Liverpool won 3-2, and the goal that Liverpool scored came in via a 16-year-old Nigerian boy. What's his name again? Ngumoha.
Moa. It's a difficult name to pronounce, but I think the boy has a bright future. A Chelsea-trained youngster. I'm sure Chelsea is regretting how the boy left, but Liverpool they gained the hotspur at the top of the Premier League standings. So the title race has started. Chelsea is in 4th place. Chelsea decimated West Ham, like we correctly predicted. Chelsea defeated West Ham by 5-1 in the London derby at the London Stadium. Arsenal won comfortably, comfortable 5-0 victory over newly promoted Leeds United. With Gyökeres scoring 2 goals. I think he was a relieved man. Yeah, he felt a lot of relief.
Yes, he was. In the first half, he was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper and he missed that goal, That was a big chance. He missed it. So last week we predicted actually that Arsenal will win, Chelsea will win, that Newcastle, Liverpool will be a draw, then Man U versus Fulham. We also ended a draw.
Yeah, we predicted a draw.
I think
yes.
Our prediction ended 3/4 last weekend. Yes. We expected.
In fact, we almost got Liverpool Newcastle correctly. Assuming the game ended in the 95th minute or 99th minute. But it ended in the 100th minute.
Exactly. And you need to give it to Newcastle. They played against Liverpool with 1 man down. And and they were still able to pull such a performance. So I think you need to give it up to Newcastle. They did their best, but unfortunately,
Newcastle, they tried.
Towards the last minutes, they lost the game. Yes, the effort was not.
And then, so another action on Saturday was Manchester City's struggle. I think their struggles continued. Guardiola's team lost 2-0 at home.
Manchester City, we actually predicted that Manchester City would defeat. It's actually
was going to win. Yes.
We had 3/5. We actually predicted that Manchester City would defeat Tottenham. But yes, Tottenham defeated Manchester City by 2-0. But I think that Manchester City, they are yet to recover from their last season's lackluster performance. Because you watch that game, you could feel it. You can see it from.
They lack confidence.
Exactly.
Goalkeeper. And then Rodri's injury struggle is yet to be over. So that's one of the challenges they are having. Yeah.
Rodri's injury struggles continues. So the game against Tottenham, I think Tottenham, they are going to be a real force in this league.
Yes.
Judging by last weekend's game, nobody gave them
from the beginning
chance.
Back up with PSG down to the Premiership, they've been in good form.
I actually expected Manchester City to walk past them over the weekend based on the fact that Manchester City, they were playing at home. I felt Manchester City would have won that game. So let's give it up to Tottenham. I think this is their second win in the league season. So it's
their second win
this season. We have Manchester United. Then let's talk about the game. Fulham against Manchester United.
Yes, it was a tight contest. Their skill is still on. They assembled strikers, Cunha, Mbeumo, and Benjamin Sesko. They are yet to hit the ground running. They are yet to score a goal. So I think it has something to do with the whole team structure. I think Manchester United need to work on the general team play so that they can fire their expensive strike force. But for now, their struggle continues. And maybe Graham Potter of West Ham and Ruben Amorim, they are going to see which of them is going to get fired first. Who is going to fail the sack race. Which of them is going to win the sack race by being the first manager to be fired.
I think Graham Potter will go first. I don't see Ruben Amorim being fired, because he's just still getting started. So they want to give him the benefit of doubt to push this team to a fruitful conclusion. If you watch Manchester United, they are playing very well now, but the problem is converting their goal-scoring chances. You saw Nkunha. he had a big chance and he couldn't convert the goal. So I think Manchester United, they need to work on their finishing. They are playing well. They are not playing badly. They are playing well. Then their goalkeeper, I think they also need to do something about the goalkeeping position. So there was this news over the week that Manchester United that they've contacted Donnarumma.
Yes, Donnarumma, yes, is working on his transfer to Manchester City. We gathered that he has agreed personal terms with Manchester City. So it's remaining the formality of the two clubs, PSG and Manchester City, the Saudi and the Qatar clubs, to have an agreement for the transfer of Gianluigi Donnarumma. I think within the next few days, before the end of the window, Donnarumma is going to move to England to join Manchester City. While we expect that Ederson will move to Galatasaray to join Victor Osimhen and the Turkish giants.
And there's also a rumor about this defender in Manchester City going to Galatasaray.
To Galatasaray, yes, Manuel Akanji. Manchester City is looking to offload a few of their French players, and Manuel Akanji happens to be one of those players, including Kai Gundogan. We expect that those are some of the players that are expected to move before the end of the window.
And what about this Isak situation? What do
Wow.
you think about
the block
Isak situation? I think the whole issue with that, but
Isak is currently, we know his situation. He's training alone in Newcastle. He's yet to be reintegrated into the club. He's looking for a transfer, and Liverpool is his preferred destination. So we expect that in the next few days, Liverpool will submit a bid in the region of £150 million, which Newcastle has stated that is 150 or nothing. That is what they are going to take. So we expect Isak to conclude that move before the end of the window, because Liverpool, they need that depth. They've lost at least 3 players in their front line between the end of last season and now. They've lost at least 3 or 4 forward players, so they need to refresh and get Isak alongside their previous purchase of Ekitike. I think they brought Florian Wirtz. Aside from Ekitike, they bought Florian Wirtz. So they need one more striker to complete that front line. So we expect Isak to make that move before the end of the window and conclude one of the biggest sagas in world football transfer history.
Then over the weekend, we saw what happened to Victor Boniface.
Victor Boniface, wow. It was a sad one. Yeah, it was a sad one. Yes, it was a sad one. Last summer, or was it January, he was supposed to move to Saudi, but because of medical and 1 or 2 issues, that deal was unable to be concluded, and that repeated itself this summer. It was linked to AC Milan. In fact, he went to Milan to do his medical, and we saw the results. It was publicly analyzed. His recurring knee issues, put paid to that transfer. So I think at Bayer Leverkusen, he still has an existing 2-year deal at Leverkusen. But the future is still bright for the young man. We expect that he will bounce back and start scoring goals like he used to do. So at first 11, we are wishing him all the best.
Currently, he doesn't have an injury. The complaint was about the operation that he did, that he had 2 surgeries on his foot. I think that was the complaint. So they are not confident about his future performance with AC Milan. So a lot of persons have said that it may be one of the reasons why the Italian team, while they pulled out from the deal, they felt that it was too expensive for that amount, 25 million euros. That was too expensive, judging by the fact that he had done 2 operations on his knee in the past.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a loan move. The initial transfer, it's going to be a loan with. I don't think it comes with an obligation to buy. They are not mandated to buy at the completion of the loan deal. So that's so. But then, as a standard practice, all clubs conduct medicals to ascertain the physical qualities of the players they are bringing in. So in this case, Victor Boniface, and he's still mourning the loss of his mother. Remember that. So he's in a very difficult position right now. So we wish him all the strength he needs to navigate this current situation.
So, dear viewers, we thank you for staying tuned to our channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share all our posts. Thank you. Goodbye, and see you on our next video.